Hi guys, Dazzie with another episode of my top 20 selling comic books of the week. This time it's episode 24, and today I'm going to be discussing the best selling comics on eBay from the 28th of March 2019. Now, since coverprice.com came on the scene, they've become a go-to spot for watching eBay trends on comics, and they scour thousands of eBay sales to coordinate data to spotlight the hottest selling comics. Here is this week's top 20. Last week was pitiful for me. Not many people did that well. I had about 5.5. I'll give myself a half. But yeah, it was a struggle. Let's see if you can beat me this week. Starting in at number 20 on our list is this book. Star Wars Tales of the Jedi, issue number 1. This is our number 20 on our list, guys. Of that book, there have been 34 copies sold this past week. The 7-day trend is plus 105%, with a high sale of a raw book of $15.57. Not often we get Star Wars books on our list. That's our number 20. Number 19 is one of my hot comic book alerts from recently. The book in question I have is Avengers issue 196, of course. The second appearance, but first full appearance, of the Taskmaster, Anthony Masters. Now, if you've been following my hot comic book alerts, Taskmaster has been revealed to be the villain in the upcoming Scarlett Johansson Black Widow movie. Now, it was originally going to be this version of the Taskmaster, the original one, from issues 195 and 196 of the Avengers first series. It's since been updated to be the Ultimate Taskmaster. More about that later. But even still, this is a fantastic old school book to have. 35 copies of this book have sold of late. The 7-day trend plus 103%. I paid £1, just £1 for my copy of that legend that is Carboot Tony. A high sale CGC 9.6 sold recently at $349.99. Mine's pretty high grade. I'd say about a 7.5, 8. So thanks, Tom. That was our number 19 on our list. Number 18 on our list is another book I own. This, of course, is the first appearance in a preview of Spider-Man 2099, Miguel O'Hara, who appears in an advertisement. And the book in question, Amazing Spider-Man, issue 375. That is our number 18 on our list, guys. Now, if you've been watched the Into the Spider-Verse animated feature, I'm going to give you a little spoiler. Spider-Man 2099 appears in the post-credit scene. Great scene, and he is now rumoured to be a strong... Well, there's two rumours coming out. One, he's going to be one of the main leads in the Into the Spider-Verse sequel. Another rumour I've been reading is that he may be getting his own spin-off movie. Even still, 35 copies have sold of this of late. The 7-day trend plus 102%. I paid £8.99 for this copy. It's only, I'd say, about a 6.5, 7. But a high sale of CGC 9.8 went reasonably at $79.95, guys. That's our number 18 this week. Number 17 on our list is this book, Incredible Hulk issue 13. The first appearance of the Devil Hulk, who is strongly rumoured to be in upcoming Immortal Hulk issues. 25 copies of that book have sold of late. The 7-day trend plus 148%. And a high sale raw of that book just recently went for $40. Nice book to own. Number 16 on our list is a book I do own, and it is the regular cover to Aftershock's latest book, Dark Red. Basically a series about vampires in America's heartland. Had a lot of buzz. 30 copies of this book have sold of late. The 7-day trend plus 125%. I paid cover price for mine. They are now reaching double that with a high sale of $10.99. Good book to have, Dark Red. 15 on the list is a book I am always on the lookout for, have yet to acquire one, and that is Venom, Sinner Takes All, issue 3, and this is the first Bride of Venom. First Bride of Venom. That's your book, guys. 35 copies have sold of late. The 7-day trend plus 107% with a high sale, 9.8 going at $285. Good book to own. I believe the character appeared in the Venom movie. 14 on our list is a book I am on the lookout for. I have 3 copies of issue 1, the A cover. This is the variant for Naomi issue number 1, guys. That is our next book on our list. Naomi issue number 1, the variant. Of course, Naomi has big plans. The DC Universe have big plans for Naomi. She is going to suit up and, by all accounts, appear in the Titans. So, nice book to have. I enjoyed the read. I mean, it's like Marmite, isn't it, Naomi 1? Some people hate it, some people love it. I thought it was okay, you know. 29 copies have sold of that variant. The 7-day trend plus 134% and a high sale raw now of that book, $20.50. That was our number 14 on our list. Now number 13 on our list again is going to get me a half point, for I have one of the Marvel Legends reprints for Young Avengers issue 1, of course. First appearance of characters like Iron Lad and Hulkling and the Patriot. And I think Kate Bishop, isn't it, by all accounts, who's rumoured to be in Endgame. I'm not sure if that is the case, but that's a strong rumour. 39 copies have sold of this book of late. The 7-day trend, plus 102%. Now, high sale, 9.8, recently went for $350. I passed on a ratty copy for £1 once, and I kind of regret it. But even this reprint on Comic Book Realm is going. It's more than doubled in its value, so nice book to have. Number 12 on our list is heating up due to the fact, I believe it is the first appearance of Janice Vell, who is rumoured to be in Endgame. And that is Avengers Forever, issue number 1. Okay, guys, that is our number 12 on our list. 24 copies of that book have sold of late. 7-day trend plus 225% with a high sale raw copy going for $23.95. Be on the lookout for that one. That's added to my radar. And our first runner-up before we enter the top 10 is a book that is getting its own movie, and of course I own it. 2 copies. Eternals issue number 1. Of course, we are getting an Eternals MCU movie. News broke recently that Angelina Jolie is going to be one of the leads in it. Quite possibly Cersei. The film is apparently rumoured to be about Cersei and Icarus, I believe. 34 copies have sold of this book of late. 7-day trend plus 163%. A high sale 9.8. Recently sold staggeringly at $895. I think I paid about $12 for this copy and £14.95 for this. They're only 6.5s. This is probably mid-grade, but a good pressing would get my copies up. Great book to have. Eternals 1 heating up. It is now past $50. So, you know, if you can get it for cheap, do it. Not often you get the opportunity to own an MCU movie book. Nice Bronze Age. Number 10 on our list is a book I don't own and I'm still on the lookout. This is Miss Marvel, issue 1. Of course, getting a lot of heat due to the Captain Marvel movie. It's her first solo title. I have several Miss Marvel issues though. The 7-day trend on that book, plus 85%. 66 copies have sold recently. The average raw sale now book of Miss Marvel issue 1, $70.80. A graded 9.4 recently sold for $306. 9.8 have now passed $2,000. I know my friend Lewis, Comic Vantage, sold one for $2,000. Great book. Nice money to be made. Number 9 on our list is a book I own, and I'm glad to own it. This is really heating up. This is dark red. This is 1 in 10, the Strowman variant. Larry Strowman. The 7-day trend, plus 262%. 22 copies have sold of this of late. The average raw sale now, $36. I paid £9.99 for mine. As soon as it came out, I snapped it. It's going easily on average for around about 40 now. If I was a flipper, you'd good money, but I believe in this title. I think it's got some legs. I love a good vampire tale. Like I say, I like these Savage Shores as well. No graded copies out there at the moment, but this is basically a series about vampires in America's heartland. Good book from Aftershock Comics. Number 8 on our list is a bit of a stalwart now. It is Avengers, issue 684, the first appearance of the Immortal Hulk. It's also got the first appearance of the Iron Hulk, who is General Robert L. Maverick. The origin of Voyager, which is Valerie Vector. Lovely Mark Brooks cover. Said it before, I got mine signed by Al Ewing last year. 28 books that day, great guy. Had a great chat about Immortal Hulk, which he was actually writing at the time. It hadn't come out. He did about 4 issues. Yes, he gets some bad press, but for me, very approachable. 7-day trend on this book, plus 96%. 68 copies have sold, 68 this past week. The average raw sale now, $41.82. I paid cover price of mine the day it came out. The average graded 9.8, $152. Anything Immortal Hulk is on fire at the moment. Al Ewing writes a darn good book. I was a big fan since Avengers No Surrender, and I picked up the full storyline. Number 7 on our list is a book I passed on recently at cover price at con. Do I regret it? Not really. But our number 7 is Avengers No Road Home, issue number 5. That is the first cameo of Conan in the Marvel Universe. It's also got an Immortal Hulk storyline. The 7-day trend on that book, plus 108%. 65 copies have sold recently. The average raw sale now, $8.75. Nothing to write home about, but you're doubling your money. No graded copies out there as of yet. Number 6 on our list is a book I own. In fact, I have 3 copies, 2 of which are up on eBay right now. Little plug there. But this is Naomi, issue 1. This is the regular cover. The first appearance of Naomi. Basically, it's a premiere issue of an ongoing series by Brian Michael Bendis, introducing Naomi, a seemingly normal girl who has a connection to the DC multiverse. Like I said, she's going to suit up and appear in the Titans. This is part of the DC Wonder Comics imprint, led by Brian Michael Bendis, directed towards younger readers. I enjoyed it. Not a bad read. This is the regular Jamal Campbell cover. 7-day trend, plus 125%. Weekly units sold, 57 copies. Average raw sale now, $22.50. I picked 2 up for cover and a third copy for £2. The average graded sale now, 9.8, $130. Yeah, they're out there already, guys. Naomi, big things planned for her this year. Number 6 on our list. We're staying with Naomi, and this is a book I need to trace down. This is Naomi issue number 2, the second in the series. The reason print runs are tending to drop between the first and second issues. Issue 1 became hot after this was pre-ordered, so stores did not increase their orders. I believe Naomi issue 1 is around about the 15,000 to 18,000 mark printed. Now the 7-day trend for Naomi 2, plus 168%. 46 copies have sold past week. An average raw sale of $16.19 now for what is ultimately not a very key issue. So great book for that. It's got a lot of, it's actually selling, I believe, for its reading potential, because it's a good read, you know. Not for everybody, but I enjoyed it. Number 4 on our list is a hot comic book alert of mine, and I now have 3 copies, 2 of which are up on sale. It is Ultimate Comics, the all-new Spider-Man issue number 26. We had Avengers 196 on our list, the first appearance of Taskmaster. Well, this one, guys, is the first appearance of the Ultimate Taskmaster, who is going to be the villain in the upcoming Black Widow movie. 7-day trend, plus 912%. 12 copies of this have sold of late. Now, the average raw sale, crazily, $43.29. I picked up 3 copies for £3 a piece. No graded copies out there at the moment, but it's a nice book. And it was a good read too. Number 3 on our list. I did the hot comic book alert on this, I think, early last year. And now it's finally come to fruition. Our number 3 is The Untamed by Stranger Comics. The Untamed, number 3. And that is the first appearance of Niobe. And Niobe is going to be a TV show on HBO. The 7-day trend, plus 829%. 14 copies have sold of late. The average raw sale of that book now, hot, $58.79. A 9.8 though, recently sold for as little as $85. So surely that's the way to go. For an extra, what is effectively $26, you can get a 9.8. Do it if you see them. I have heard though it's quite a boring read, so we'll see what happens with that. Number 2 on our list, like I say, is a book I passed on for cover price recently at a con. Kind of regretting it. I should have grabbed it really. It is Immortal Hulk issue 15, the Marvel's 25th anniversary cover, guys. Nice book. Al Ewing is just blowing it away, isn't he, with this Immortal Hulk series. The 7-day trend on this, plus 204%. 78 copies have sold this week. Wow, it's probably the hottest title I can recall in my, in modern series since I've been collecting. The average raw sale now, $10.28 for a book that's what, a week old. You're doubling your money on a regular cover that isn't a key issue. A 9.8 that was sold already. Can you believe that? $65. Great looking cover on an already hot series. And our number 1 on our list. I keep telling you about this series, guys, and I keep telling you about the character. Back for more. Naomi issue number 3 is our number 1 book of the week, guys. This is the first. Naomi's father and his true nature is revealed. So a first appearance, I believe, of Naomi's father. The 7-day trend, plus 361%. 80 copies have sold of that this week. Average raw sale now, $12.18. And a 9.8 does not exist. No graded books, but it's just a matter of time, guys. These Naomi books on fire. She will be in the Titans. That's it, guys. That is our wrap. That is our top 20 of the week. What did I have this week? A little bit better, but not great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll give myself 8.5 because I've got a bit of a reprint. 8.5. You can smash that. That's Dazzie over and out. Bye for now.